Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so we're in another playtest today. So this is called eXpanSIM, and yeah, so it's a driving game. Obviously, I've done a little bit of playing around to get the controls right. But yeah, so you've got different vehicles that you can drive, and yeah, different locations as well. I'm not paid to play this or anything like that. I just went on the Steam thing, saw it, applied to be a playtester, and yeah, had it granted. So let's just pick something. Anything will do. We'll go for an old Merc. So you can change the colour of it and all that kind of stuff. So let's just go for 17. It's my lucky number. You can pop trailers on. So there's that one, a caravan, and a boat, but we won't worry about that for now. You can change the gearbox from automatic to manual. We'll go automatic to start with, and you can also change the engine. So let's just go for, yeah, 141. Okay, so that's that selected. And then the location, we'll just go city for now. You can choose between right hand or left hand traffic. So that's good for us Brits. Yeah, you can change all this as well. So we'll leave this all as standard, and let's just get straight into it, shall we? So it is working with my, what's it called? Open track face tracking. It's working fine with my Logitech L29 steering wheel and my 6+R Chinese H shifter as well. Yeah, it is taking some time to load, so I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so we're in. Okay, so just having a quick look around the interior. So I think it looks pretty good. Right, start it up. And yeah, so we're in automatic. So it's going to select first, and what's occurring? Okay, it wasn't running. Okay, so it's creeping in auto. So foot on the brake, so you can see the stuff down here. So if I let go, yep, we're creeping forward. Okay, we've got indicators. Okay, so I don't really know where I'm going. And the face tracking is calibrated for Euro Truck Simulator 2, so it's a little bit like jumpy and stuff. But that's not the fault of the game, that's the face tracking itself. Okay, so it does tell you when you're going wrong, so obviously you couldn't learn to drive on this. Is it going to change up? Yeah, you couldn't learn to drive on this, but yeah, it's pretty good. Something that I don't like about this game, I'll get straight into that, is the braking. When you brake, it does that noise. The brakes are a little bit sharp. So maybe I could fix that through settings, I don't know. Yeah, you can turn the ABS off, and then it gets rid of it. Yeah. So let's turn everything off, and let's explore it a little bit. Self-cancelling indicators. You can turn that off, by the way, the kind of warning. And I'm just going to go flat out and then handbrake. It is pretty good, I've got to admit, and obviously you can change to different vehicles. So there's trucks on here, fire engines, sprinters, sports cars, electric cars. So there's Teslas on here, Tesla Cybertruck as well. Right, so let's have a quick look on here, and I'm going to turn off that show offence warnings. We know that I'm going to be committing offence after offence. Right, so different camera angles. So there's the bonnet one, the side. I quite like the fact that it's rusty with holes in it. Nice. And then this shot. Let's see how the traffic reacts, because I haven't actually tested that yet. We can see our signals. Yeah, so let's get in front of them and see what happens if we mess about a bit. Oh, bit shaky. Right. Not very good. Okay. Okay. Well, there's that. So what's this? Camera 6. Okay, so that's like a action shot kind of thing. Right. Can't see what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know why that's hazard lights. That should be horn. Anyway. Yeah, so it's a little bit broken with the handling. But that might actually be head bobbing. Bobbing, sorry. So we'll try turning that off in a minute, but we'll jump into something else. Right, it's 104 miles an hour. Yeah, so I don't know how much this is going to be or anything when it comes out, but I don't think they know that I'm a YouTuber. So when they accepted me for the playtest, yeah, the chances are they've got no idea who I am. So yeah, if you want to give it a try as well, then just pop onto the Steam thing and yeah, apply. Right, I didn't have to fill out any forms or anything like that, or any personal details. I just clicked apply, and I think the next day I got it. So these are some of the other vehicles you can drive, even a tank. Look, so tank, forklift, trucks, buses. So let's have a quick scroll through. Yeah, like sports cars, vans, Teslas, Range Rovers, dumper trucks. Yeah, it's pretty good, I've got to admit. So let's go for this for now. Yeah, that'll do. And you can even change the load as well, so that's pretty good. 5 ton 100% capacity, 10 ton 100% capacity. Don't know. That's a bit weird. And how many gears? 14, 16. So we'll have to go for auto again, because yeah, unfortunately I haven't set my H shift, my range splitter up, so I won't be able to move through the gears. It does seem to be taking longer to load today, so when I got this yesterday, I quickly had a look, because I had about 15 minutes spare. I had a quick look, and it did seem to be loading a lot quicker than this, because I jumped in quite a few of the vehicles. So that's a bit weird. Right, here we go. Right, so we're in a like 18 tonner or something now. Okay, so let's check the gearbox. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of throttle and see whether it changes up as it would in real life. No, it's not. There we go, so it's changing up there. Okay, so about 1300 RPM, so actually that's not bad. Yeah, that's about right. So let's go this way. You can't lean out the window, unfortunately, so that's something I would like added, because as some of you will be aware, when I'm reversing a lorry I like to be right out. Okay, so if I floor it, it changes gear at a different RPM, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, the brakes aren't quite right. I don't know whether that's something that I've done. WASD doesn't work where I've set it up. But yeah, that last little bit of braking kind of limits itself. Strange. So let's try doing an emergency stop with a handbrake. Okay, this will do. Yeah, strange. It might be something that I've done. I might have ruined it. Right, straight through the red light. We'll jump into something else in a minute. Something fast. Or faster, at least. And let's see whether we can roll this thing. Because obviously, you wouldn't want to be doing that at full speed, would you? Right. Well, we didn't end up in a graveyard. Whoops. I think we hit him. So it's only fair. Let's go and... my goodness. Let's turn all that off for now. And let's try and hit another pedestrian, because obviously we've hit one. That was a man, so... Yep. Right. So that's a thing. Okay, so let's jump into something else now, and let's go for a manual gearbox. Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I chose this car. So I don't know what this is, but there's one of them in Car for Sale Simulator 2023. But yeah, it's a petrol, it's manual, and let's get going, shall we? So we'll do a quick test. So let's pop it in third, handbrake off, and just dump the clutch. Is the engine running? No, it wasn't. Right. Right, so you can stall. Okay. And let's turn them off. This is the Nürburgring. Okay, so the audio's not great. So let's just dump the clutch. Okay, that ABS is really annoying. Oh god. Yeah, I think I need to turn the angle down. So I've got the steering on 900 degrees and it gives very slow steering like that. Oh, we are actually stuck. So if you get stuck, you can just go up here and press that and it will start you off back where you began. Right. What else did I want? Yeah, that's something else I wanted to check. So let's get some speed up and then we'll pop it into first gear or whatever and just see how it handles it. Move the cursor. Right, first. Okay. Right. Yeah, I definitely need to change the steering degrees. And I need to turn that head bobbing around off as well, so that we don't do that. It's a little bit off-putting. I think you can lower it. So there's quite a lot of settings on this, I've got to admit. Oh. Come on now. Yeah, well, I've got head tracking on and it's moving around. It's a little bit weird. So let's have a quick look at the settings now. So up here, Right, now where was it? Come on, Johnny. Here we go. Head shake effect. So I'm going to turn that right off. Perfect. Yep, and as for the controls, you can do all sorts on it. So I'm just going to quickly scroll down through. Horn. I wanted it as that. Okay. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. Something else I wanted to check. If I put it in reverse now and dump the clutch. Yep. So that didn't use the starter motor. Let's hook the steering wheel back to the desk. You can lock the diffs and everything as well if it's available on that vehicle. It is on the highest graphics I can get it on, and the draw distance isn't that great. But yeah, this is just a playtest, so shouldn't be too mean about it. I did have a play around with a truck and trailer as well, before I'd discovered the head tracking worked. And yeah, that was alright. The physics of that was pretty good. It was weird driving the Cyber truck. So what we'll do a little bit more in this, and then we'll go over to the Cyber truck, get it loaded up, and yeah, and then I can shame Elon Musk a little bit more as well. Because it's been a while since I recorded Gas Station Simulator. Right. Yeah, no, obviously there's quite a lot of telemetry on the screen. You can probably turn it off and make it more customised. Yeah, so obviously this is a luxury car that we're in at the moment, so it's not going to have the best handling. Oh. But yeah, since I've turned the bobbin off, that's fairly accurate, I think. Perfect. Right, so let's jump in the Cyber truck now. And see how that is. Right, so vehicle, Cyber truck, and yeah, obviously I can't really do much about that. 1135 horsepower. We'll give it a trailer too, 25% capacity. Okay, that'll do. And the location, let's go urban city. No. What's winded road? Let's just do that. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of different locations. So we'll just go for that, and let's go for a little bit of rain. Yeah, so obviously you can do nighttime driving on here as well. Yeah, the last time, so obviously I popped you on pause to load that car up. The last time it loaded quite a lot quicker. So I'll just keep you in for a minute. If it's taking ages, I'll pop you on pause again. And yes, strange. Because that's kind of Renault lights, Scania top. Yeah, bizarre. But obviously that's to get around copyright, isn't it? Transit at the back there. Transit Jumbo, I think. My goodness. That sounds very loud. Right, we do have wipers as well, but I haven't set them up. Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit difficult, isn't it? Okay, it's quick. It's really quick. I'm going to have to set these wipers up. But that's actually quite easy because I've got my ETSing. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. Let's try ambient maybe. Yes. Okay. Customize controls and wipers. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, create new binding. That one. And wiper speed down. That one. Okay. Right. Not working though, is it? There we go. Okay. Right, let's try that again. So I think you can adjust seat position as well. You can definitely adjust the mirrors. So this is weird because I want to be lower down, don't I? My goodness. I'm going to have to do it because this isn't good viewing at all, is it? Even for my standards. Parameters, visualization, camera calibration. That one, I think. Right. Position X. Okay. That'll work. And let's raise that up a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Right, so centre steering, of course, in the Tesla Cybertruck. This does feel like it would be a lot safer, I've got to admit. Can we make them a little bit quicker? Nope. And Hubnut would absolutely love that wiper, wouldn't he? So we do seem to be limited to 65 miles an hour. Okay, I don't know whether this is just a circle. What happens if I press M? Is that a map? Nope. Okay, well we're going for it, aren't we? Jolly. Okay, and everything's fine. Okay. Is that a runoff? Oh no, we lost the brakes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's in case your brakes fail. And it's quite accurate because we've dug in. So yeah, if you do have to use one of these emergency points, yeah, you're not driving out of it. You're phoning your boss up and you're saying, I've made a huge error, or truck's gone wrong, mate. Truck's broke. Right, so let's reset. Okay, so yeah, I've got to admit I do like it. There's cruise control as well. There was a button that you could set up for autonomous driving, so I put it as number 4 on the keypad. So I've just pressed it. Right, so I don't think that's in the game yet. But we do seem to be holding our speed a bit, don't we? So I don't know. Okay, well that was pretty fun. Let's see whether I can drive really far off the map. Right, okay, there's a boundary. Okay. Through the woods. Perfect. Nice. Okay, well, probably won't get a job with Tesla now. But Musk couldn't afford me anyway, could he? Right. Okay, so let's now move on to something else. Oh, that's a bit ugly. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so now we're on a dirt road in a turbo diesel Range Rover. And yeah, we've got different modes on the gearbox. So we've got just normal automatic, or we've got sport. So let's do a launch in sport. So foot on the brake. Okay, so for some reason, oh no, there we go. Right, and go. Okay. Right, okay, so I can use the H shifter to go through the gears, yeah, by myself. Let's have the wipers on as well. Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit off-road now, and let's just pop it into normal auto, so it should click through the gears itself. Horn check. Okay, and I've set up some other controls as well to see whether we can... Oh, if we get stuck, I should be able to lock the diffs. Okay. So I'm kind of hoping that we do get stuck, so I can get some added traction. Okay. Yeah, it does feel quite good. I'm sitting a bit low. I think where I adjusted the seat, it's okay. So we'll move that up a bit. That'll do. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit better. Right. We don't want to do rock crawling. I don't think we're going to get stuck, are we? Bugger. Okay, so let's go for it a bit. And let's just go over here. Maybe it's because I've already got all the drive on. So let's try... Oh, what happens if you turn it all off? Okay. Right, so front wheel drive. Right, I'm not going to get it stuck, am I? But yeah, so as you can see, over here, I can lock everything. So let's mess the tyres up. Right, what did we just hit? It seems to be in the vehicle. I mean, it's done well, hasn't it? Because we've probably done about 3/4 of a mile and we haven't broken down yet. So, not completely accurate, this game. I'm only joking, some of them are right. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame sport mode doesn't bump the gears up by itself. Right, so let's just stay on the track and explore the map a little bit. The maps aren't huge, but like I've said, this is just a play test, so the game's not actually out yet. My goodness. Yeah, and with this play testing thing on Steam, so I was a very small channel when I got my first playtest, which was Route 66 Simulator, so don't be put off by it. If you like the look of the game, just, yeah, click it. And the worst that can happen is you never hear anything back from them. Oh, and that's the edge of the map. Okay, so let's turn the engine off. Hello? Okay, it's not going to let me turn the engine off. What about that? Nope. Yeah, so the things I like about it, I quite like the cars, because obviously you can tell what they're meant to be. And I quite like the physics as well, so it does seem quite accurate. I was trying to drift the Mustang when I was playing it before, but I had all the head bobbing and everything, so that was quite off-putting. But now I've turned that off and it's got, yeah, face tracking. That's excellent. What I don't like is the braking, so I don't know whether I've done something, but yeah, that noise is annoying. And also when you're outside, you can still hear the indicators as if you're inside, so yeah, it changes very minutely. But yeah, I think it's a really good game, and yeah, hopefully it's not hella expensive, and hopefully the maps are a lot bigger when it comes out. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So that was eXpanSIM. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate each and every view, and if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So cheers everyone, and bye for now.